Today we're diving in and checking out Don Sueños Tequila and doing a tasting of all three expressions right here on the Tequila Hombre next. Hello and welcome to this episode of Tequila Hombre. This is going to be a fantastic episode. Really excited about it because at the end of this episode, we're going to tell you how you can have a chance to win some prizes. We're going to give you all the details. The prizes consist of three 750 milliliter bottles of Don Sueños Tequila. You'll get a bottle of Blanco, Repo, and Anejo, as well as a t-shirt and a glass. And we're going to give a chance for two people to win these prize packages. So make sure you watch till the end of the video and we'll give you all the details on how you can qualify to win. So now let's hear about the tequila. Don Sueños was started in 2017 by a couple, Trey and Kimiko Zimmerman. It is produced by master distiller Jose Aceves out of NOM 1499, which is Casa Tequilera de Arandas up in the highlands of Jalisco. All the agave that is used in the production of Don Sueños is estate-grown agave. So it's all grown on their farms there in Arandas, in the Golden Triangle of tequila, which is what it's called. There's a lot of arguments on where the best agave are grown. I personally tend to prefer the tequila that comes out of the highlands, but there's a lot of people that will tell you they prefer the valley or the lowlands better. I'm a big fan of the highlands, and so I'm excited to really get into tasting this and telling you about my experience when doing the tasting here coming up later on in the show. So after they harvest the agave, they then cook it in autoclaves. And autoclaves are kind of a different thing than hornos than what we normally talk about. You can see in the picture here, it's a big cylinder kind of tank that is pumped full of steam. And then it's cooked in a steam environment for somewhere around 24 hours or so, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. It depends on what the master distiller wants to do with them. And after it is cooked in the autoclave, it is then pressed in roller mill to squeeze out all the great sugars and juices out of the agave fibers. And then it moves on to fermenting in stainless steel tanks. After fermentation is complete, it is then 2 times distilled. First time in a copper pot still, and the second time in a stainless steel still. After distillation is done, the Blanco is bottled immediately, or the rest of it goes on to be aged to become Repo or an Anejo in American white oak whiskey barrels. All right, so we're going to take a look at the bottles now. I wanted to let you know before we dive into the bottles that the bottles you'll see in this video have already been tasted from, so that is not the fill level that you get. They do come full, but I have sampled these prior, so that is why the fill level is low. All right, so here, let's take a look at the bottles now. All right, so diving down and taking a look at the bottle, as you can see on the front, it says Don Sueños Tequila 100% de agave, which means it's 100% agave. It's not a mixto. It has the expression on here in either Anejo, Blanco, or Reposado. And then down at the bottom, it says Hecho in Mexico, made in Mexico, 40% alcohol by volume, and it's 750 milliliters. It's a nice logo design. As you can also see, the Don of all tequilas, established in 2017. So it's just now entering its 2nd year, and it says life on your terms. And then when you turn the bottle around, it has the name of the master distiller on it, Jose Aceves. And then it also has the government warning, the NOM, which is 1499, and CRT, which means it has been approved by the agency that regulates tequila and mezcal production. And that is pretty much it. It's a pretty simple bottle, but very nice looking. And that's it. So let's go back up for the tasting. All right, so let's get on to the tasting now. When tasting today, I'll be utilizing these nosing glasses for tequila from Stazel. It's called Jarritos. It's from Chisholm Trail Glasses by Romeo Haristov. These Jarritos are one of my favorite glasses to taste tequila from. If you don't have any, you should check them out. They seriously are amazing with the kind of nose, nose you get from the tequila, as well as how the tequila opens up in these glasses. All right, so first we're gonna start off with the Blanco. Whenever tasting multiple expressions, you should always start with the Blanco first. So we'll pour some into the glass here, and let's take a look. All right, there we go. As you can see, sticks to the glass very nicely. It's got nice legs to it. It is, you can definitely tell that it's got a nice viscosity to it. You can see how it sticks to the glass and how the tears and the pearls that are on it. Now let's see what the nose is like on this. Ooh, beautiful cooked agave smell. I'm not getting any, like, a lot of alcohol on the nose, which is good. I don't like it when you get a lot of alcohol coming through on the nose. It has a briny kind of smell to it, like olive brine. And then you get that cooked agave, the sweet cooked agave smell from it. A little bit of light fruit, like pear. It's got a wonderful nose. I'd put this up with some of the other good Blancos that I've had easily on the nose. Definitely has that briny olive. I love the briny olive smell to it. All right, so let's taste it. Nice creamy mouthfeel. Getting cooked agave up front with some light fruit like pear. A little bit of burn from the alcohol, not a whole lot. I don't like tequilas that have that really strong burn from it. This is well balanced. You get a nice little burn from it, nice pepperiness to it, and then it finishes with the sweetness. It's got a fairly long finish to it too. This is a really nice Blanco. If you really want tasty margaritas, this would be great for margaritas, or for just sipping neat, like the way I like them. If you're the type of person that likes shots, you can definitely shoot this tequila. Wouldn't need any lime or salt for this. Those are all basically for tequilas where you need to hide the taste. This has got a wonderful taste to it. It's not going to give you that bitter tequila face. Very enjoyable Blanco, excuse me. Very nice. I like the Blanco. All right, so now we'll take a look at the Reposado. The Reposado is very light in color. Let's take a look at it in the glass. Let me, I can't let this Blanco sit here. I'm going to finish it real quick. Put that glass aside. All right. A little sip of water. So the Reposado is aged for 9 months in American white oak whiskey barrels. For a little taste there. It also does a great job of coating the glass. So it has a nice, you can see the coating there and the legs from the tequila. And the tears, see that? So it's nice viscosity to it. As you can see from the color too, it's a very light straw type color. With only 9 months in the barrel, you don't expect it to be too dark. And these are whiskey barrels, so they've been used previously. So it's a nice straw-like color to it. Let's see what it smells like. It has the same kind of smell as the Blanco, except you do get some caramel from it. Definitely get kind of baking spices, cinnamon, nutmeg type. Little bit of the olive brininess to it. Little bit of light fruit. All right, so let's taste it. Definitely get a nice creamy, oily mouthfeel from it. Up front, full agave. Cooked agave like crazy. Getting a little bit of caramel and slight chocolate on the finish on this one. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. I like that. I like how it showcases the agave still, and it's not overpowered by the barrel influence on it. Just a tad bit of oakiness from it. Definitely get the caramel and chocolate towards the end, but it's definitely full of cooked agave. That is a nice one. I like the Repo a lot. I do prefer the Repo to have a little more barrel influence on it for it to be an outstanding Repo for me. I like to have a little more of the barrel present. There's just a little tiny bit of the barrel present in that, but it's still very agave forward, which is good. This would make a great Paloma. If you are into making Palomas, this would be a great tequila for that. I think it would taste great in a Paloma. All right, so let's take a look at the Anejo. The Anejo is aged for 18 months in American white oak whiskey barrels. And we will pour a little bit and check this one out. Nice pop, good seal. It is an artificial cork, so you don't have to worry about it drying out as well. So far, I'm enjoying these two tequilas. They're very good. Now, just as a disclaimer, I purchased these tequilas. They were not given to me at all for free. So this is an honest opinion from me. I paid for these for my collection. I have not been paid in any way for this review. Kamiko and Trey asked me for my honest opinion. So that is what I'm giving you here. All right, so as you can see from the... you can see it still coats the glass very well. You got the tears coming down, and lots of pearls on the glass. So the viscosity is where it should be. Let's see what the nose is like. Pretty close to the Blanco. It's definitely agave forward. It seems to be a bit more briny, more salty, like olive brine type smell from it than from the Blanco. I am getting light fruit. I'm getting lots of cooked agave from it, which even with an añejo, I do like it to be agave forward and not too covered up by the barrel influence. We get slight caramel from it, slight vanilla. Smells good. So let's see what it tastes like. Nice, creamy, oily mouthfeel. Definitely agave forward. Get the cooked agave, cinnamon, baking spices. And then it's got a lot of vanilla on the finish. It finishes with vanilla. I'm getting a little bit of caramel too, just at the end. But it's got the nice vanilla flavor to it. Very well balanced. I like this Anejo. Is it one of my favorite Anejos? No, it wouldn't rank in the top 10. But for the price, it is definitely a good buy. And if you're somebody who doesn't like Anejos that have a lot of barrel influence in them, this would be a great choice for you. And really, you can't beat it for the price. I'm not sure what it's retailing for now. When I bought it, I think it was running around close to $50. Beautiful agave flavor from it. Slight hint of vanilla. It's a very solid Anejo. I think of the three tasted, I think the Anejo is my favorite. I don't think you can go wrong with this, really. I'm glad I bought these. I will be sipping them most definitely and enjoying them. And I recommend that if you're looking for a nice tequila for a great price, you have to pick up some Don Sueños for your collection. It's definitely a very good tequila. I enjoyed all three expressions. If you're a Blanco drinker, this Blanco would make great margaritas. Or you could drink it neat, sip it. It's great. The Reposado is very light flavored. I enjoyed it. It would make great palomas if you're into making palomas, which are a fantastic drink. And then the Anejo is very well balanced. It's not overly oaky. It doesn't have a lot of barrel influence to it. It's still very agave forward. And I give all three of these thumbs up and recommend that if you see them and you want them, buy them. I do understand that they will be available at Old Town Tequila soon. If not, I will post a link also in the description where you can buy them directly from Don Sueños online. And they do a special thing now. I think it's all three bottles you can get for $115, which is a great price. And I don't remember the exact price for each individually, but you can find them by clicking on the link below in the description, and you can purchase them there. Some additional information for you. It will be available in Japan later this year. So if you live in Japan, you can get some later here in 2019. Also, they're going to be releasing an extra Anejo. It's aged 3 years in American white oak whiskey barrels, and they're only releasing 900 bottles of it. So it is a limited edition release. So if you see it, make sure you get some if you're interested in it. I will definitely try to get a bottle, and if I'm able to get one, I will post it, review for it here on the Tequila Hombre. Now, about the prize drawing. We're giving away 2 prize packs. Each prize pack will contain 3 750 milliliter bottles, 1 Blanco, 1 Repo, and 1 Anejo. We'll also include this really cool, where'd it go? Really cool Don Sueños t-shirt and a really cool shot glass. So this is $150, easily $150 prize pack. We're going to give this away to 2 lucky winners. The only thing you need to do to qualify for it is subscribe to this channel, press like on this video, and follow Don Sueños. It's at Don Sueños and the Tequila Hombre on Instagram. You must be 21 years of age or older to enter. Entries will end on May 10th at 8 p.m. And you have to reside in the United States in order to qualify for this. We will not be sending this out to countries outside the U.S. Winners will be announced in the group Tequila Talk and Mezcals 2 on Facebook on May 13th at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you enter. The more you share it, the more we see you involved, the more we up your chances of winning. If you share this video on Facebook, we'll give you 5 additional entries. If you post about it on Instagram and tag Dos Sueños and the Tequila Hombre, you get 5 additional entries. So you can increase your chances of winning one of these prize packages. So we hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you're excited about the prize packages. And we hope to see you next time on our next video right here on the Tequila Hombre.